I was given up by my mother. She pretty much raised me on my own for a while. My dad left when I was younger, so I grew up with her, and she has a lot of mental issues, and she wasn't getting the help she needed.
Found out I was pregnant with my son, and I told my dad about it. He got mad about it. He's, well, I want you to move out, so he kicked me out.
Like, they always make it seem like, what did you do to end up on the streets? Are you a druggie? Did your mom not respect you? Were you too much for your household to handle? And that's not it at all. It's just that some kids were put in a certain situation where, you know, they weren't given a fair chance. They weren't able to get out. So all they did was just adapt.
There is no doubt that Youth on Their Own is the most important youth program that you have never heard of. Well, many people have the perception that the kids in our program are kids that are naughty. They don't want to follow parental rules. They don't want to go to school, and that's the farthest thing away from the demographic of the kids that we serve. The majority of the kids in our program are all kids that come from a poverty level, not only financial poverty, but value and worth poverty. These are kids who have the naughty parents. Parents that shouldn't be parents, parents that aren't going to sacrifice for their kids. They all have one common element, regardless of where they come from, what their age is, what their circumstances were, and that is, they know if they can graduate from high school, they can work their way out of poverty. And because of Youth on Their Own, they were able to achieve that, because the kids in our program have to earn a C or better in every class and have good school attendance. Kids in our program are not being rewarded or paid to go to school. The money that a student gets through the accountability of good grades and good school attendance is roughly $4.66 a day. So they have the opportunity during the month to earn up to $140 a month during the 9-month school year.
I feel that you would be more proud if you worked for what you had. You know, if you were able to say, this is because of me, this isn't because of somebody else. I did this on my own, and I know what I'm worth.
They provide us what we need, and they don't look at us as bad people. They look, well, this kid needs help, we should help them. They just have to fill a form so we know they're not doing anything they're not supposed to. But it helped us.
Ended up doing a lot more for me than just a little extra money for getting my grades up. The people were very welcoming and helpful and very caring, and that was kind of a rare thing growing up in the foster system.
We have an on-site, what we call mini mall, and the mini mall allows the kids to come in, or allows our student advocates to take to kids in other remote locations that can't come to our office basic food staple items, hygiene supplies, because kids from 6th to 12th grade are very focused on their appearance, and even if you don't have anything, you still want to smell good and look good and brush your teeth and so on. School supplies. You know, you can't go to school and stay in school if you don't have the tools to do that.
Youth on Your Own can help, whether it's through food, whether it's through somebody I need to talk to, whether it's through supplies. Honestly, it's kind of like having like an older brother, to be honest.
We also offer a student success center where computers, where the kids can come in and get help with homework or get help with pursuing a post-secondary educational opportunity, or how to fill out a FAFSA, or how to fill out a job application. So there's a lot of layers of mentoring and guidance and making sure that kids have what they need so that they're not diverted from the objective of staying in school. And kids in our program are kids that instinctively want to go to school. They know that if they go to school and they graduate from high school, that they can change their destiny, their life destiny.
I'd probably be on the street, and my son would probably be in CPS custody right now if it wasn't for YOTO.
At an early age, I realized that if I was as smart as I think I am, I might as well be doing something with it. And the whole time I was on the streets, I felt like this was a waste of my time.
And they help you work for yourself. It's not, they just hand you everything, and be like, oh, good luck, here you go. They help you for the future. They give you those tools to be able to cook a meal for yourself or budget your money so you can pay your bills and all those things. And I don't think I would be where I am at all if I hadn't had that help.
Well, one of the things I love about Youth on Their Own is the fact that we are very much rooted in helping the kids to discover that they have the ability to help themselves.
I just signed up for vet tech for Pima Community College, and I started in August. And then I'm going in there for 2 years for my associate's degree. Then after a year, I'm going to go back in for another associate's degree for criminal justice.
Graduated with a 3.5, got my diploma. I'm good. I'm going to be going back to school probably this semester. And it was wonderful because Youth on Their Own, the people there, they tried to help me so much.
No matter what, I wasn't gonna let that struggle keep me from going to what I had to do, especially schoolwork, my family, my community, because I'm real community involved. I do charity work. In my landscaping, I take homeless men to come work with me. Bottom line is that no matter what problems I'm going through, I'm going to give back. I'm going to help and do what I have to do.
We make it possible for kids to go to school and graduate. Kids that would otherwise wind up as homeless, poor, unemployable people. And a lot of those kids that go through our program stay in our community. And they become teachers, they become lawyers, nurses. They're here, they live here, and they're members, they're contributing to the society, to the community, and they're making a difference.
At the end of the day, this community is us. All the people, all the businesses here, at one point they were us, you know, and we can end up being just where they are and just giving right back to the next set of kids. But the only way that's gonna happen is if they decide to help, you know, because we're not ones to beg, especially me. I'm not gonna sit here and beg for the help. But if they decide to give it to us, then it's gonna be real appreciated and it will pay back.